Last time on the Quilt Project. After struggling in the in-house challenge, Xanne removed herself from the competition. Becky's polar bear won the On the Town challenge, with Connie being the first to be eliminated. Paper piecing, also known as foundation piecing, is a quilting technique used to achieve accuracy and precision. The name paper piecing comes from the fact that you actually sew through marked papers, which are then removed before quilting.
I've only done paper piecing once in my whole life, so I'm a little nervous because, I don't know, I'm just a little nervous because I might do it wrong or something, I don't know.
Because it stabilizes.
It keeps it stable.
Well, and it also gives you
A perfect seam.
the line to sew on it and everything. So, but I do tear, when I go to sew here, before I iron it open, I do tear that part off.
If you want to glue, you want to glue now. So you can cut yourself.
What?
It's going to be a race.
This is a race.
You won't be like everybody else. You have to be creative with what you have.
Okay.
Well, this is a race, so you just have to get done first.
I agree with you. They've already forgotten how to do it.
Because if you don't want to have 3 colors, you could technically make one piece smaller or bigger.
I'm learning. At least I'm learning something. I did paper piece once before. Don't really remember doing it.
Okay, you've all just been taught or refreshed on how to do paper piecing, but actions speak louder than words. For today's in-house challenge, you're going to race to replicate this heart block. We've given you both the pattern and the fabric. Now, all you have to do is execute. The first quilter to finish the block and stand and yell, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, I'm finished," will win an advantage that will impact the game for each of you. So let's ready, set, sew!
I am not happy with today's challenge. I figured this challenge was going to come up, but I was hoping it would be later on and I'd have a chance to learn how to do it before today, but it will be a challenge. I know I won't win today, but that's okay. I'll learn how to do it.
It's making me hate paper piecing. No.
Well, don't let it, because paper piecing's fun.
It's going to have to be, you want the whole block cut out? We're looking at it. It is exactly like the green sheet, except it's
Wow!
Okay, everybody stop sewing just a moment. Should we have our judge look at it to see if we can have a winner, or do we continue?
Oh, it's not good. I mean, I'd never done this paper piecing thing before, so I was like, hey, 1/4 inch on the outside, we're good. I could fake it, right? But she didn't accept my block.
There's a hole. Keep sewing, girl, so I say
Okay, keep sewing.
Didn't say I did it right. I just said I'm done.
I was like, really? She messed up. I know she messed up. It has to be perfect. And having a hole, especially when you're paper piecing, is detrimental to anything.
These were really clear. That's another one of those sets of instructions that she said, you know, you have to have a square, you have to tear the pieces out, and you have to have decent looking seams. She didn't have a square. She knew she didn't have a square.
And do it, and if somebody else wins and somebody else wins, you just know that you kept going.
If it doesn't count, then I'm done. Ooh, 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 I win.
My daughter won, so I'm very happy with that.
She's the one that taught me, or is teaching me, so I'm very happy that she got to win.
For the second On the Town challenge, you're going to be taking the classic and now beloved technique of paper piecing.
And adding stuffed animals.
Stuffed animals.
We're gonna call this challenge Women versus Wild. So how this one's gonna work is there are gonna be 4 different animal patterns. And so you each are gonna be paired with one other person and go head to head for this challenge.
Not all animals are created equal though. Amanda, as the winner of the in-house challenge, you will not only be able to choose your own animal, you're gonna be assigning every single matchup. The winner of each matchup will be safe, while the loser might just be the second person eliminated from the Quilt Project.
I have to rely on, I think, the On the Town challenges more than the in-house challenges. Is what I'm gonna have to do.
I've done a couple of stuffed animals like this before, so I kind of know how to do it. It's just gonna be making sure that it's at the level it needs to be.
I've never made a stuffed animal like that. I don't even think I've ever made a pillow.
So this is gonna be fun.
And both of them are from Australia. There's my knowledge.
There's your knowledge. I think it'll be interesting. And I mean, I guess it had the effect that it needed to with people getting mad because they didn't get the project that they wanted. But I think it'll be interesting.
So I have the squirrel and the bird. And so our squirrel matchup
Oh my
is
God.
going to be Terry versus Shirley.
I told her I have a mind of a squirrel, so the squirrel's perfect for me.
And I'm protective of my mom, so I kind of thought about, for her with the squirrel, you know, who would be at her level with paper piecing that she wouldn't feel as intimidated going up against.
So right now, this is great.
Oh no.
And our bird matchup, Connie as looking for some redemption down there against Amanda.
I put myself against Connie because Connie's already been eliminated, so pretty much it's a bye week for me almost. I mean, I guess because I'm gonna win, it'll be either I'll win it all or I'll just win against her.
And then I have your cat and shark. So for cat, we have Emily against
What a
Jenny.
picture!
And we have, for the shark, we have Carol and Twyla.
A shark?
It's you and
You know,
That's got a good service.
You're going
So again, the winner from each matchup will be in contention to win the challenge.
Can we trade?
I had ideas for some of the other ones. I had all these ideas for this bird already and ideas for the squirrel already. But the cat, I wasn't even thinking about.
I thought, okay, it's a paper piecing challenge. I can come up with a pattern and do something I wanted. But this is, you have to build the stuffed animal and incorporate paper piecing into it. So it's totally my own design, and not being real familiar with paper piecing, it's going to be interesting what I come up with.
Emily against Becky because I think Emily and Becky are very creative in their own way. So I think it'll be interesting to see how they do against each other. And then Twyla and Carol, because Twyla's a great quilter. She really is. And Carol is a phenomenal paper piecer. So I think it'll be interesting to see again how they go against each other.
That darn shark. I gotta do a shark. I've gotta make a shark. I'm not good at three-dimensional stuff. I mean like that. I don't make stuffed animals. So this is not gonna be fun for me.
Not sure who I'm paired up against.
And especially Carol, because she teaches paper piecing and she's gonna be my competitor.
The lady who was in the bottom because of her sequins. The daughter, her and her mom are doing the challenge together. I think she would have not been on the bottom if she hadn't, had the misstep with the thing. So it has to be there, I think,
Okay.
So I'm
Okay, we have a shark.
So do we get
Right, so you guys can go ahead. Shirley.
I really wanted the squirrel.
Terry, here's your squirrel.
That's okay. Becky or Emily?
I think it'll be really interesting to see how everyone incorporates the paper piecing into their thing, whether they do the whole thing paper pieced or whether they just do a component of it or how that turns out.
Ladies. Welcome to the second gallery show. Inside, your pieces are currently being exhibited. It's time to see not only what you made, but what your competition made as well. Good luck.
Oh my goodness, they were so great. I really liked my cat until I saw everybody else's stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe I won't win. What's this?
Are we allowed to touch them?
Yeah.
Flip both those over.
Oh, fancy. I feel like I'm modeling them.
That was mine. Oh, he's cute.
Oh my gosh, little acorn.
He's got little acorns.
He's wearing acorns.
Well, your favorite piecing is acorns.
It was amazing what everybody else did. I really liked what everybody else did. They all looked great to me.
Everybody had a very different take on, you know, you got a barn cat. That's a pretty cool thought when you think about that. So
I liked the sharks. I thought that they came out really well, considering they were looked like such a simple pattern, and then they put so much extra work into them.
It's squirrels.
Oh, sweet.
Remember everything, it has to have a paper piece component.
This, of course, is delightful.
Of course.
Oh, he's got a little ear thing.
So
So, yeah,
Does
little
it sit up?
acorns for
Was he not
ear.
able to sit up? It's real wobbly. It's something to do with the stuffing not being up in there, not enough of it, but, I think he's really cute. I do too. And I like these little acorn things.
They are nice.
You know, it's cool. It has the earrings to match. She did a really good job with her paper piecing going down the arm.
Well, I agree with the paper piecing is very nice, and a lot of effort gone into that, and a lot of thought and creativity into where exactly to use it, the way it goes down the back, which is like I think it's like a 3-striped chipmunk looks a lot like that.
I think the work on this one is really cool.
It's almost
It's
too-
really nice, but I think that because she stuck more to the paper piecing, which was part of the deal. Did you notice, this is being picky, but these two up at the tail, these don't match. They're not coming together right.
The fabrics.
Yeah.
I love the paper piecing. I think it's awesome. I wish his head was more secure, that it didn't wobble as much as that.
Well, this is delightful. It stands a little better.
It's stuffed tighter.
Stuffed tighter, you were right.
But, you know, we're looking at paper piecing and the construction of the animal.
So this isn't, however, paper pieced all that extensively, right? I mean, a little bit, but.
It's paper pieced here.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's-
I didn't realize
That's the
that.
acorn.
And this is it, one, too.
And down here too.
Yeah.
So at least she's paper pieced. I wasn't thinking it was as much because there wasn't a big piece
Yeah,
up here,
yeah.
but she's met the requirements, or he has met the requirements. For some reason, I don't like this big white eye, big and the googly.
You do or you don't?
I don't. It's well constructed, and she did a good job on the paper piecing. And see, the fabric doesn't bother me.
I personally like the fabric here because it meets the theme of having little acorns and leaves on it, autumn, fall leaves. The gingham I'm not so excited about, and maybe these acorns could have been a little smaller so that they would have stood out better than, instead of getting covered by the arms and stuff. But it's a nice concept.
I like the gingham.
Yeah.
You know, now that you've mentioned the eyes, excuse me, I think it's the eyes that I don't like as opposed to this fabric.
The eyes are kind of goofy, yeah, but, whatever.
It's cute.
Kind of looks Bambi-ish.
Too big.
Yeah, it's way too big. And the googlies I don't like because he's looking down rather than looking ahead. But I think he's adorable. I love the buttons on him.
Yeah,
I
the
think he's really
creativity is
cute.
neat. Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
That is a
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
Oh,
this is matching.
Oh,
On
very,
that side.
very symmetrical.
that person
Yeah.
put a lot of work into that.
Yes, they did.
That is precious.
The eyes look perfect.
They
They
do.
look
Yeah,
good.
I think
Yeah,
so
there's
too.
no,
Perfect.
there's no goofy embellishment, you know, they just look like eyes. They
Mm-hmm.
don't look in any way weird.
He's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
So
totally good.
much fun.
And you're right, the ears are great.
I think the pink really sets him off.
Everything's symmetrical except his tail. His tail is split blue and pink down the middle.
Which I think is really cute.
Yeah, I think it
like
is.
that.
Yeah.
And look, they even added like a color variation here with the light blue and the darker blue and the light pink.
I just think she did an awesome job, and it's, everything on here is paper pieced, even the collar. And that, again, was the theme, was what they were supposed to do. And she did an excellent job of paper piecing.
It's super delightful.
Super delightful.
Oh.
Sounds
Yeah, it's the most delightful yet.
It's just so much fun. Any child would just love this. It's just so much fun. There's so much attention to detail, the symmetry of it for those of us that need symmetry in some things. I mean, it's symmetrical here to here, it's symmetrical here to here. It's just wonderful. The ears, the pads on the feet, it's past delightful.
Oh, boy. Oh, nice, a barn cat.
That's cute.
Well, that's quite creative. It's gonna be a tough call. Cut symmetry,
Wow.
got buttons for eyes.
That's so smart.
But
It's clever.
I think it is very, very well done as far as the theme of a barn cat. And she did a good job on her paper piecing. And there's a lot of paper piecing.
the symbolism that's with this too,
Yeah,
just really
well, the concept, it's
Yeah,
a
was-
concept cat.
was extremely creative on this person's part.
It's super duper delightful.
Oh man, that's the first super
I'm
duper delightful.
yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with new superlatives.
This gray? Not even on this side, is what she said.
But see, it's coming
Where
out,
did
it
it
starts
stop?
wider and it gets much
Yeah,
narrower.
it's
She
It's
was-
just his back, right?
Maybe she was running out.
Yeah, it's from it's like 4 inches on one side.
I think the theme of this is absolutely delightful. All the paper piecing on this, taking the theme to such a level of the roof, the mouth, the doors.
Cute. And I
Okay.
like the eyes.
I do too.
Yeah,
I like the eyes.
and his fin isn't stuffed either.
I love the stars.
I'm picky on things being stuffed right. I think it's very well done. Considering this is very intricate to do paper piecing this small. And she has the little ones on the fins, and the bottom is awesome.
So that's pretty cool.
I like the little baby stars on his fin.
I mean, this is a lot of work right here, especially that size. I've done them that size, and that's a lot.
Yeah, but look at that little one on the fin.
I love the paper piecing of the Mariner's Compass. I love the sparkly fabric. I like all the paper piecing on it. I think it's really well done.
I like the red mouth, because it's, like blood. I'm a little confused by the bottom, but like, what's this piece coming in here? It's like he got bit by a shark.
Yeah, and she meant what the purpose was, to do some paper piecing.
And all the paper piecing is original.
Original, yeah, see, that's neat.
A manta ray.
And detachable
Velcro.
Yes.
stingray. Or manta ray.
Okay, where's the paper piecing? That doesn't
That
look
looks
paper
like they
piece.
just sewed the,
So I think the original pattern just
Well,
had that
this
all
is
as one
probably
piece.
paper.
It does.
But that doesn't mean
Yeah.
it's paper piece.
Well, yeah, but that probably was. I think it
Especially
qualifies
now that I have
as
glasses
paper
on.
piecing.
yeah, look at the bottom,
Yeah.
that's all paper pieced.
It's delightful. Very nicely stuffed.
Got gills.
It does have gills.
Oh, that's cool.
That is neat.
I'm not sure what the white is underneath the buttons.
The white of the eye.
I think it's wonderful. I think that the paper piecing is very good. Everything about it's very good. I really like this one.
That's just absolutely adorable. Well made, well designed. I mean, the fussiness of the fins and
Yeah.
that. It's grand, just grand.
Look at that. And it's such an original color.
Well, and
Your peacock
He's
feathers.
a wannabe peacock.
also in the fabric.
Yeah. It's completely delightful.
I think he's just precious. And the paper piecing is awesome, of course.
I think it needs more of the paper piecing to fit the requirement of the challenge.
This paper piecing, the whole purpose of paper piecing is a precision work. And it is off, although it's not that big a deal, but it's just off.
Does the black line just try to disguise the fact that those wouldn't match up if it was out?
I personally have no problem with the bottom not being perfectly symmetrical and matching up. I think symmetry is great, but it's not always required. Asymmetry can be more interesting.
The hat bothers me. I mean, my first reaction was, oh, that's a cute bird with a hat on. But the hat doesn't go with it. I love the face. I love the face with the eyes and the fur. He's so cute. I love him. And I love the peacock feather matching the fabric.
A little canvas, a lot of ambition, and some fantastic execution. That's what we saw with the second elimination challenge. One at a time, we will call the pairs forward and announce the winner of each duel. The winner will be in contention for an overall win. The loser will be up for possible elimination. Amanda, as you had no competitor, you're automatically safe. Will Shirley and Terry please step forward?
I'll stand on this side because I'll probably stay here.
Shirley, the judges loved how much paper piecing you were able to utilize in such a small space. Terry, they thought your squirrel was well pieced and would make an excellent toy. Both squirrels were well received, but there's one the judges went nuts over. The winner of this duel is Terry.
I was disappointed overall with this challenge, but that's just me.
There is squirrel. With his acorns, and he has his leaf necklace and his acorn bracelet, and a wobbly head.
Will Becky and Emily please step forward? Becky, your calico piecing was superb. Emily, your concept was insanely clever. Becky and Emily, the judges thought both of you produced outstanding work, but only one was the cat's pajamas.
Cat's meow.
Cat's meow.
Emily's was very, very good. I think she's going to beat me. But that's okay. I'm still proud of my cat.
The winner of this duel is Emily.
I feel like I gave my whole cat a theme, you know, and took that theme and really turned the whole piece into it, which I think is a little bit on the creative side more than just, okay, here's this cat, let's just throw them together.
Will Carol and Twyla please step forward?
I'll probably lose because her shark underneath was just beautiful. I mean, that was beautiful paper piecing.
Carol has that awesome shark on the bottom of her shark. It's like, that's cool. I would say that she's top again.
Carol, the judges loved your precision in your mini mariner's compass. Twyla, your detachable stingray was beloved and your color palette nailed it. Both of your piecing was immaculate, but one of you stood out. The winner of this duel was Twyla.
Raleigh.
And now for the winner of this challenge. Terry, Emily, Twyla, will you please step forward? The judges thought all three of you demonstrated solid technical execution, really took the theme by the horns, and created joyous works. But one stood out in particular. Congratulations, Emily. You have won the second Honor Town Challenge.
Thank you.
Would Shirley, Becky, and Carol please start?
I think I'm all right tonight.
Who do you think is in danger of being eliminated?
I don't know, probably my mom. Because she has the little squirrel and she had so much trouble with him and his little head wouldn't stay on right.
Shirley, Becky, and Carol, you were the bottom three for this challenge. Unlike last month, there are no real critiques to be given. All three of you produced fantastic work. The judges had no criticisms to give. This was an incredibly difficult decision for the judging panel. Still, one of you must be eliminated. Carol, you'll always have a place at the patch, but you've lost your place.
What? No! Oh my gosh.
No, there's no trashing. I mean, the stuff was good. That's bottom line. It's unfortunate that someone has to be eliminated. I thought my piece would be good enough to stay. I didn't know whether it would win or not, but I thought it would be good enough to stay. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's amazing. I don't agree. And that was hard.
Carol's shocking elimination leaves just 6 quilters remaining. Thanks to Funky Friends Factory, whose Sammy Shark and Patch Pussycat patterns featured in tonight's episode. For winning tonight's challenge, Emily will receive a prize package from Funky Friends. Funky Friends Factory offer a variety of soft toy patterns designed down under. Check Patchwork Plus for a variety of their selection. Join us next time on the Quilt Project.